All right, viewers, this is the first visit to the new government house boulevard. That is the Emeka Anyaoku Boulevard after the visit of the president of Nigeria, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to Anambra State on the 8th of May 2025. Now, this is the first time we are coming here, and after his visit, a lot of things were unveiled, including the statue. Yes, this statue in front of the government house gate entrance. So today, everything is labeled, and you can see all the structures within here, the personalities and everything inclusive. Yes, I remember what I said earlier, that I don't need to see the complete structure before I know the stuff the structures are made of. Well, before we go into that, the boulevard has been transformed. And if you come here in the night, you understand what has gone here, what the government has done here. Well, this is how we expect our normal streets to be. It's not just about the government house. In a modern living life, in the cities, these are what we expect to see, including street cameras. I know that this road is not completely, done. They are still going to install the cameras. I'm sure of that, and the other road furnitures. Well, looking at here, you will notice that the trees are struggling. Yes, I know that they will survive, but because of the shock in transplanting, and some of them, the environment is not conducive, so they are trying to shed off some leaves so that the stress will be reduced for them to survive. Yes, you can see that some of them are beginning to adapt, and the adaptation may take a little while. You see, these people have taken this median to be a walkway. That's why you see this median at the middle. One is that the paint have started peeling off. Two is that, like you see now, people will start working on it. That is one of the big mistakes that the government made by painting this interlock. Interlock are supposed to be plain like that, nothing to add to it. But since it has been painted, let's see how it goes. It's not bad, it's not looking bad, but it has to go with a lot of maintenance to keep it in this condition. And looking at the fact that this is a government house, that is another area we are looking into. The government house supposed to be in good shape, and the road, everything, environment of it must be in good shape always. So we are moving down to the government house entrance gates and every other thing we need to see. Okay, look at it now. Take a closer look. You can see that the paints are peeling off. The paints are really peeling off. I said this thing, and I know it will be like this. Road construction is not all about, or politics is not all about, the first look of a project. Because what many of us do is to come and picture the first look. What happens there later is none of the business. And that first look video, first look pictures is what will be, they will used to be circulating. But what happens after is still very important. Yes, so our governor, Governor Charles Soludo, is trying his best, and very, very innovative in thinking. Yes, he has done well to, trying to uplift and upgrade Anambra State with his own sincere heart. Yes, but we need to, put some little vibes in what Anambra State is doing in and around the city of Anambra State. That is very, very important. And to me, I wish he comes back to complete what he has started. And I know that many of us are in this position of wanting the governor to still come back and complete his 8 years so that everything will be completed. All the projects that he has outlined will be completed. Well, I said we are going to have a more look at the structure in front of a government house by the time we arrive there. I want to take a critical look at it and know if it is the style of the person that sculptured them or is it an error. But one thing that will be very certain is that this government, led by Professor Charles Soludo, has some listening ears. Me and you, we attest to that this government listens to what people are saying, but not in all condition, because if that is in all condition, the open drainages everywhere, people are complaining. I've not seen anything happen to it. Then the sweeping of road, people complain about sand all over Anambra State on the road. I have not seen any serious thing happening towards that. And people are bidding the idea of using mechanized system to sweep our road because the heap of sand is something else that may not be done with ordinary hand. But this particular newly constructed road is not inclusive in the sand infected roads that we are talking about. Yes, I don't expect this one to be among them. And like I was saying, the government is a listening government. Why I said so is the adjustment of Chinua Achebe's statue in front of Government House. Chinua Achebe is among the people that their statue were there in front of Government House. So the adjustment, removing it from wheelchair and making it to stand is a very good reference point to show that this government is a listening government, because a lot of people have, speak against that, of which in this channel we brought an academia, an academia saying that Chinua Achebe has been working, just that he had an accident. So they would change it. And I captured it, I interviewed her, and she showed her displeasure about that, that statue being on wheelchair. And she also said that the people of academia, the academia community, that they are not happy about that. But lo and behold, the statue has been changed with immediate effect and is now a standing statue of Chinua Achebe.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. Way back a year ago. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
Yes, so you can see the tower fountain, the fountain around it is steadily functional. In the night, it has a beautiful color, different colors of it. Maybe one of those nights we might take time to get another video of it. So we are moving straight away in front of the new government house entrance gate. From far here, I can see that there are bags around the trees. There are bags and seems like there are sand inside the bags to be dumped, or they want to add more sand to the tree pit so that it will help the trees to grow. And see bags of it. Another thing is that they would have added some little manure for the trees. It's going to help the trees to adjust quickly and turn a healthier leaves. So, gentlemen and ladies, you can see we are already in front of the government house. And you can see the statue of Chinua Achebe now is standing, unlike before when it was on a wheelchair. The man had an accident sometime in 1991, according to record, and he has serious injury. So, but it does not stop him from handling biros and papers. So look at these structures. You can see even the Chinua Achebe own. Well, I don't know if this is a style of sculptural work, but to me, this is out of proportion. It's out of proportion, and the person that did it, he tried, but I think the Anambra State Government House deserve a better one. There are so many, sculptural works in Anambra State that are far much better. I've given examples, and so many of them. This one is good. You can see that the rain is drizzling now. This one is good though, but it's not what I expected. Yes, I cannot accept what I don't like. That is not in my books. Not when it is in a serious issues like this. Margaret Debo, that is Margaret Debo, that lady there. So, like I said that time, okay, the names are peeling off. The names are no longer visible. They have to do this thing very well, know where the problems are coming from. So, the point is that the nature of this area is fine, but where I am having issue is the sculptural works there is not was what I expected. You can see the names are off already. The names are off. The material they use, they have to do it in a better way so that it will remain there as long as time is okay. You can see the proportion. I watch the proportion. Well, so many people may not understand what I'm saying because not everybody has that eyes for details. Some people, their own is just to do and go. And I'm not in any way trying to condemn what the guy that did this work, what he has done. He has done well, but I'm talking about my own personal experience, my personal likings. It's not about anybody's liking. I'm talking about mine. I don't know what else you guys think. A lot of people are okay with that, but I myself, I That is not okay for me. Well, having seen that, next is the tower. We are going right there in the tower so you can have a first-hand look of inside that tower. One of the projects the president unveiled the day he visited. And if you come here in the night, you will enjoy this place. Even in the daytime like this, but in the night is something else. You may think you are in another advanced country. So you can see everything is functional, the water fountains. But this job is remaining. There are some little things they need to complete. And some people are like, they shouldn't have used that cover. The other cover they used to cover buildings, that thing usually fall off. Well, I know that if they do it well, it stays like that. It's tight. You can see the upper part still have some cement, open. So they still need to cover them very well to avoid exposure. So now we are going to move inside the tower. I just want to have some little look of it and see what the inside of it is made of. And I know so many of you will still want to look and have a peep of inside it. So let's go inside and see the tower. So that ladder you are seeing there, that place, it has ladder. You cannot walk comfortably up. It's not like where you can just walk and balance well, sit on a chair or something. No. That ladder is for climbing up. You climb up, you can do some little servicing or whatever you can use it for. Take a look at it. You can see how it is. Okay, so we are done with the tower. We are leaving now.